Rockets, fifth youngest team in the NBA. They got two veterans in Van Vliet and Brooks, but then the others are 22 years old, 21 years old, and 22 years old. They're the third youngest team in the NBA. They got some youngsters as well. Cason Wallace, who's starting once again. He's only 21. Jalen Williams is 22. And obviously a neutral site. Both teams have been excellent at home and solid on the road. And it's always interesting to see. Burns comes up short. But what makes it so much fun, again, just how relentless, how tough these two teams are defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside, can't get it to go. Hartenstein took it over.
Caruso, Hartenstein. Then you look at Van Vliet and Dylan Brooks. They both did it very, very similar. And look at the two teams that are at the top of the West.
Here's Jalen Green, the leading scorer. They've got seven players who average in double figures. Şengün couldn't hold on to it. Lou Dort throws it ahead. Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein, the new man. Of course, he has been just almost the perfect fit, especially with Chet Holmgren still out with that hip injury. Wallace off the mark.
And Richard, to your point, the vets they went and got, they're not necessarily star players, right? They just fit what you're looking to do.
It's the style of play that you want, and you find the veterans. Dylan Brooks is a #1 defender, all defensive team. Alex Caruso, all defensive team player. So as Alperen
Şengün, the second leading scorer, their leading rebounder. Again, some all-star credentials for him. And there's Jalen Williams. The other star for this OKC team comes up well short that time. Already you just see the contesting of shots, the contesting of passes. Smith, the extra pass. Brooks, and that is the season.
You make a great point, though, Mike. Both of these teams pride themselves on trying to make their opponent uncomfortable, trying to make them get to multiple actions.
Uncomfortable is just one way of describing what it's like to play against these two defenses. There's such a tenacity to both of them. Van Vliet, high arcing three. That one way off. OKC defeated Dallas on Tuesday in the quarterfinals. A very impressive, resounding victory against the Mavericks, as Dort can't get it to go. Neither one of these teams you would call great three-point shooting teams. Green lost the handle on the turnover. Gilgeous-Alexander gets past and a foul called.
Makes that kind of matchup a little bit more intense.
Well, each team has superb individual defenders, but it's their team defense that make them so tough.
Or Jalen, they start to get aggressive. They're going to push up and pressure.
Şengün, the ball fake. Hartenstein, an excellent defensive player. Fight for the rebound. Jabari Smith back up and rolls off the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander, who's a very good rebounder for a guard, on the run, goes reverse, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound from Wallace. Dort gets a clean look. High arcing shot is good.
% shooters first 4 years to 39% the last two. Look out if he makes shots.
Oh, yeah, especially when you combine with that defense over there that he's playing consistently.
Van Vliet, Şengün short, but kept alive. Right back to Şengün. There's the double team. And thrown away. Another turnover. Jalen Williams kicks it out. Dort, nobody near him, lines it up. And the rebound goes to Green. Houston, their quarterfinals, a win against Golden State, 91-90. You don't see those scores very much recently. Pass inside, poked away again. That's already 3 turnovers for the Rockets. Gilgeous-Alexander drives and is fouled. What makes him such a difficult cover?
It's a combination of his speed, his length that he
Mixing his pace. He's not always north to south. You know, you talked about playing with Lou Williams and other guys who had lean frames and understanding how to get separation, how to keep somebody off balance just with a mix of speed, then a burst of speed.
And he's become a good defensive player. He's got 3 steals already. Şengün. And there's 4 steals. He's on pace for a 48 steal game, which would be an NBA record. Hartenstein trying to go backdoor, and already you're just seeing passing lanes, people in the passing lanes and contesting everything.
Getting offense off that.
Right now, both teams with all the young talent, Doris, on these Houston Rockets, to have guys like Van Vliet who comes up short, it's been instrumental in the turnaround.
Couple reasons, Mike. First and foremost, offensively, like tops near the top of the league, assist to turnover, going to get you in the sets you need to get into. But I think also, Richard, that what influence does that have on these young guys?
Well, we always talk about it when you see young teams, even if they're in the rebuilding phase, if you don't have one or two veterans, even if they're not playing, you think about the Udonis Haslem role, the Jeff Green role. I played with Jeff Green, just an amazing vet. You gotta have vets, even if they're not a part of it, but you also have vets that are willing to accept those roles.
Şengün gets inside, off balance, and you'll see a lot of offensive players off balance throughout the game. It's the kind of pressure being put on right now. Gilgeous-Alexander sidestep, shot is off the mark. Crowd oohing and eyeing as Van Vliet comes the other way. Already 3 turnovers for the Thunder, 5 turnovers for the Rockets. Boy, Gilgeous-Alexander almost came up with his 5th steal already. Van Vliet rushed it, comes up well short, and then a foul on the follow.
Then east-west into the floater. That is a very, very difficult shot he shoots with ease.
22, Jalen Green, the 2nd pick in 2021. Thompson, the 4th pick in 2023. Just so many young players taken in the lottery. And what Ime Udoka has loved is how they are really starting to develop. 1-point Rocket lead. We're midway through the first. And then Thompson's come on. Lou Dort drives. Steven Adams also in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander. Jalen Williams lines up the 3. And Adams the rebound. And he said it was made easy because they weren't winning before he got here. Van Vliet, beautiful move.
Because you know why? Winning isn't easy. If you want the easy route, then you can go win 20 games and stay in the lottery. If you want to win, if you see Williams knocks down the jumper.
So maybe shaking off a little bit of the NBA Cup nerves. Oh, nice fires in the league, back healthy again.
Oh, that offensive rebounding. We've talked about their turnovers, but that's how you create that margin, right? Get more shots up. You can absorb the turnovers if you're creating those second chances.
Williams misfires. Adams the rebound. 2 teams are combined 2 for 11 from 3-point range. So far, it's been a good game to pad your rebounding stats. Thompson's jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander looking for his first field goal. Williams, little hesitation, gets in the paint, kicks it back out. Jalen Williams launches a 3. That won't go.
Boy, you're making Steven Adams work. He's blitzing the ball and then having to get out and recover.
Brooks, nice entry pass, and Adams last year at all had right knee surgery.
That he has defensively, communication as a veteran. He is one of those pickups that, when healthy, especially at this time in his career, is such a valuable ad.
Alex Caruso's come on for OKC. Both these teams play a lot of players. They go deep. As Adams, oh, on a pass from Adams to Van Vliet. Van Vliet guarded by Wiggins, throws alley-oop and top.
Starting to control things and get this team some good looks. Created for himself a few possessions ago, and a nice drive and dish there.
Caruso in and out. And then Thompson, not only a great defender, an excellent rebounder as well. Almost turns it over. Brooks gets it. Nice feed inside. Thompson up and under. Can't get it. Adams tip misses. Ball knocked out of his hands. Wiggins throws it ahead. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up his 3-pointer off the mark.
He gained quickly the respect of Lowry and DeMar DeRozan with big shot making.
Long 3-pointer. That won't go. He made a very big 3.
Not gone in the paint very often yet.
I should say it's been an ugly offensive start because the defense has been just superb. Kenrich Williams off the bounce. Adams greets him. Shot clock at 7. Now steps back, jump shot, got it to go. He was saying something to him on the Rockets bench.
Oh, that was Ivy. Ivy's always chirping over there on that bench as a player and as a coach.
Doyle Ivy, the assistant coach. Little double clutch from Eason. Shot won't go. Fight for the rebound.
Oklahoma City's downsized, so those rebounds are you have to gang rebound.
Inside shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander did not have a lot of room. That's his first field goal. Teams now combined 10 for 39 from the field. Van Fleet, good defense from Caruso. They have gotten away with a travel. Eason inside, kicks it out. Thompson, jab step. Daring him to shoot, can't get it to go. And a loose ball foul.
He would have appreciated your statements about his free throw shooting. That's why
he appreciates honesty. That's what he appreciates.
You're right. I'll give that to you, Mike. I'll give that to you.
Wiggins, Caruso, Isaiah Joe, Kenrich Williams passes on that. Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Oh, nice adjustment. And the veteran Williams with a bucket.
And that's one of the advantages that you have on the offensive end when you have a small lineup. You're able to drive and kick. Bigs are typically not used to guarding a perimeter style player out there on the perimeter.
Eason is wide open, and hey, it's a three. That's only the three. The team starting off slowly from outside. A 5-point Rockets lead. Kenrich Williams, and he comes back, and we're on a roll.
That's Steven Adams giving him plenty of cushion on that three-point walk-up.
Eason pulls back. Good ball denial from Caruso. Green couldn't get it. Thompson to Eason. Good open look. Sorry, Eason can't get it to fall.
With Jabari, he can be a little bit more aggressive and assertive because of his lateral quickness. For Steven, it's like, no, I'm giving you that cushion.
Yeah, and he's also coming off a bad wheel.
Green picks up Gilgeous-Alexander. Step back, three-pointer. Thompson had it, lost it, goes out of bounds.
Defensive play through him.
Isaiah Joe to Caruso. Goes backdoor, and Şengün poked it away, but they call a foul.
End of the quarter, as good as
play, Doris, letting him play.
Amen.
That has been a theme so far this season. We've seen defense to be a lot more physical this year than certainly the start of last year. Shot clock, game clock nearly identical. One shot from Smith won't go. Rebound Williams wrestles it away. No fouls to give here. Gilgeous-Alexander bringing it up. Eason right with him. Pulled back, contested three.